down.
¿Tú no recuerdas eso?
70 yo fui con mi amiga.
¿Tú no recuerdas tú en mi casa en Cartagena?
Fui
Dime.
con mi amiga, pero mi amiga.
¿Tú no recuerdas cuánto tú
contigo.
todas tú robas todas mis cosas?
No, amor.
Esta es mi cell phone, amiga. Esta es mi celular ahora.
Ese no es tu
Tú
celular.
sabes si esta es mi celular. Tú sabes si esta es mi celular.
No, you know it's your phone.
¿Cómo te verifica, amor? Amiga.
Verificar el mail.
Está bien. No, está bien.
Calm down, Tu celular.
Where's your ID?
¿Dónde es tu casa? Ahora en tu casa.
Look, she can't even verify it no more because she stole my thing.
Verificar el mail.
She knows what she did.
Calla, yo tengo toda tu información.
Yo tengo todos tu información.
Caught red-handed. Pull that seal. Lock him up.
Her real name is Cecilia, but she goes by all different kinds of names on Tinder. This is her and her gang in an elevator after a successful robbery, in which they use scolopamine to drug the victim, which makes the victim sleep while they ransack the entire apartment, stealing all his valuables and all his belongings. So we're gonna find her and we're gonna set our own traps. So you think it's not worth it? We should lay down and take the L? Now just imagine it was your brother, your father, your sister who died from scolopamine.
Right.
Will you take the L then? We did our research and we found Cecilia posing as Valeria looking for another victim.
You know what's crazy? Let me just pause this real quick. Look at the size of her back here in comparison to the size of her back as we see it in the goddamn video, all right? That's a large-backed woman right here, but you see they are the master of the angles. This is why it's important to talk about this, because generally what I see in the Passport Bros videos, they often talk about the positives, da-da-da-da. It's also important that we talk about the negatives as well, all right? There's a lot of y'all that go over there just think that everything is hunky-dory. You got on your rose-colored glasses, right? And then you are getting yourself into situations that allow you to get set up. And within my life, as I've traveled as well, I have been looking at situations in front of me and said, this feels like a setup. And I'm talking about when I went abroad.
And right now, they're already telling my boy we should drink. So you know what that means, guys. And like, if this is true, if this is her, guys, if this is her, guys, I'm already having a cop here. I'm going to pay a cop to come with me. And we're just going to bring him to this apartment. And we're going to show them what it is, man.
Also, guys, take note as well. What he said is that he had to pay the cop in order to be there. A lot of these countries that are devoid of lawfulness the way that we are in America, to be honest with you, we take it for granted. For all of you folks that are in America, we take it for granted the lack of corruption that we have in comparison to a lot of these other countries. I'm not saying it's not corrupt here, but in comparison.
I was with my boy, so I bought her for my boy, and I was supposed to be with the friend. But basically, that night when it happened, they came. I had a drink on the table, and I told them to serve me a drink like a dummy. Yeah. And they served me my death wish. You know what I mean? Like, they're not women that are looking for a boyfriend. They're not looking for friends. They're not prostitutes. They're women that meet men and specifically drug them. Like, I think it's a couple of girls that's in this little group.
Guys, listen to me. You know how they tell, like, you know, a lot of college-age women to, you know, always take stock of their drinks when they go out to the bar and shit like that. It's the same thing for everybody when you go abroad, and probably more so for men when you go abroad. Cover your goddamn drinks. Don't give them to no one. Don't let these chicks make no shit for you. Don't do any of that. You should be on high alert. The same thing is if you go over to Europe and you're walking in the middle of tourist groups and shit like that, your hands should be at attention near your pockets, because the pickpocketers over there in Europe are masters at their craft. You understand what I'm saying? You should always be alert. You should always be aware. And I know, well, I'm from New York, so my head is constantly on a swivel, and I'm constantly aware of my surroundings and the people that are around me. A lot of you guys from the Midwest, y'all is walking licks, to be honest with you. You have to be on alert, all right? You have to be. It is incumbent on you. If this happens to you, it's your fault.
And so this is what you came here for. And this is why you clicked on this video.
Let's go.
We are about to catch a real-life predator, a scopolamine queen.
Let's go.
This is the raw, undiluted video footage.
I feel like this is like To Catch a Predator. Like, you know, they do To Catch a Predator, and for good reason, with all those weird-ass sick pedophiles. This is like the complete opposite. Let go.
Hola.
Hola, wench.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Bien.
He
Hola,
came
amiga.
over and took the bag. They know what's up.
¿Cómo estás?
The jig is
¿Tú no
up.
acuerdas yo? ¿Tú no acuerdas?
Shut up.
¿No acuerdas? ¿En serio? Oh.
Boom.
¿Qué?
To catch a city girl.
¿Tú no acuerdas mi teléfono? Es mi teléfono. ¿Tú no acuerdas robar mis cosas? Yo tengo todos en Cartagena ahora. Yo tengo un video contigo. Sí, tú también siéntate.
Sit
¿Tú no
down.
acuerdas eso?
Yo fui con mi amiga.
¿Tú no acuerdas tú en mi casa en Cartagena?
Fui
Dime.
con mi amiga, pero mi amiga.
¿Tú no acuerdas
quedó
cuánto tú
contigo.
todas, tú robas todas mis cosas?
No, amor.
Esta es mi cell phone, amiga. Esta es mi celular ahora.
Ese no es tu
Tú
celular.
sabes es esta mi celular. Tú sabes es esta mi celular.
No, you know it's your phone.
¿Cómo te verifica, amor? Amiga, tú-
Verificar el mail.
está bien. No, está bien.
Calm down, nigga. Calm down. Tu celular.
Where's your ID?
¿Dónde es tu casa? Ahora en tu casa.
Look, she can't even verify it no more because she stole my thing.
Verificar el mail.
She knows what she did.
Calla, yo tengo toda tu información.
Yo tengo
¿Entiendes?
todos tu information.
¿Entiendes? Yo tengo toda tu
Caught
información.
red-handed. Pull that
Sí.
seal. Lock him up.
Yo digo yo vivo acá. Yo acuerdo todos esta noche. Y yo tengo un video contigo también en mi edificio.
And we got the tapes. What up?
Pasa lo siguiente.
Of course they don't got the ID.
Robaron a ellos en Cartagena.
Sí.
Ponga pues cuidado.
Fue una amiga mía que él.
Yo sé que no me acuerdo yo.
Ponga pues cuidado, vea. Él lo robaron en Cartagena, ¿sí o qué?
Sí.
El man ya les puso
Cartagena
el-
hood boogers.
hermanos como
What up?
tal.
That's my phone too,
El man
man.
ya le puso la denuncia en el Gaula. El man ya le puso la fiscalía en el Gaula.
He has the worst Spanish accent I've ever heard in my life, by the way.
That's why she can't even use it.
El man tiene videos de Cartagena. El man te-
Ella recuerda yo.
El man desde
Ella
Cartagena
recuerda.
Los contactó a usted.
Sí, esta. Tú dices tú con tu amiga.
Te quedaste con mi amiga.
No.
Hagamos una cosa. Ya, pierde
Okay, let's do this. How much money do you want?
Tú sabes
What do
mi
you need?
computadora todo.
Devuelva todo.
Todo.
Return everything.
Todo. Yo quiero todo.
Todo.
Si tú no
Yo quiero
quieres
todo.
Todo.
todas estas cosas,
Sí, dame todo cosas. Dime ahora. Esta es mi
Yo, you know what's interesting about this?
si tú no
Look,
quieres-
look.
Yo quiero todo.
Calm down. Si
Look.
tú no
Yo quiero
quieres
todo.
y yo
Look,
olvidar
look.
todas estas cosas,
Sí,
She's
dame
moving
todo
away.
cosas.
She moving away.
Dime ahora.
You can't escape this, Baba. You a part of this shit as well. All right, you can't do nothing to escape this. Toto, give it all back. Toto,
Dime ahora.
Sí.
Todo.
Toto.
Todo.
Hey.
Yo quiero todo.
calm down.
Oh.
Si tú no
Yo
quieres
quiero todo.
y yo
All of
olvidar
it.
todas estas cosas,
Sí, dame
Don't you
todo
move away.
cosas.
You in this
Dime ahora. ¿Esta es mi celular?
Oh.
No.
Todo.
La verdad.
Mira,
Dime
mira.
esta no es mi celular.
calm down.
Man.
Keep quiet.
Sí.
Keep quiet. Keep quiet.
Toto.
Keep quiet.
Ay.
Háblenlo así claro. Ey, háblenlo así claro. Aquí tiene-
Speak to them
Porque yo
clearly.
no tengo nada de lo que esa.
Wait, I don't have anything of his. It was my friends who took everything of his, literally. Okay, so now she admits it. Now the Scalopamine queen of the haram is saying that it was her friend that did it. So she's snitching. So she's snitching. It was my friend in front of the cops. What are they gonna do? They're gonna fold immediately. Even her friend is like, you better tell them something, miss, okay? Because I didn't do shit, and I'm not about to get caught up with your bullshit. All right? Even though she's just as guilty.
Jason taught me how to do it.
See this guy. Chill, bro. Like, let me
Yeah.
drink the way I drink.
So
He's trying to drug me right now, guys. He's trying to drug me. You see, look, I learned my lesson. Chill. I'm good. I'm good. I learned my lesson, man. Get out of here. You see, yo, Jay, you see, he's trying to drug me. Try to pour it in the drink for me, just right in front of the camera. Right in front of the camera. Like, yo, I'm good. You know what I mean? I like take my shots. Yeah.
how about you need to,
Bro, Jay, yo, give me another cup.
let me see.
No, I'm good, bro.
Let me just say this real quick. I wish I could have a conversation with this brother. He looks about my age. He don't work out. He drinks a lot. He allowed himself to get drugged. There's key questions that I want to ask him to understand what type of man that he is. That's why I think that it's important to look at this interview right here, because we get to hear more about who he is outside of the shit that happened to him. Like, I get it. It's entertaining to watch To Catch a Predator shit. But guys, at the end of the day, there's certain things that we are doing to ourselves and mindsets that we have that are creating the results that we are experiencing. I hate his damn shirt. You are my age wearing a blinged out shirt. Now, at the same time, I do come up here and I wear hoodies and shit like that. And, you know, I wear skull caps when I need haircuts. I'll get one tomorrow, all right? Your boy need a haircut right now. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm beginning to pick up a certain type of behavior within him that makes me think that he's a very unhappy man. He's a very unhappy man. He's not happy where he is in life. He escaped a degree of reality that he lived in within the States, maybe even New York. But I'm beginning to see that there's a bit of lack of joy. And I don't want to get on him, like to get on him and do jokes and shit like that, because there's a lot of dudes out there that are going through the same shit, and I get it. But these are the type of results that you get when you live this type of way.
Arrived at the destination. And so, we're about to hear it all.
Look at the home.
From an ex-scopolamine queen. The information is still valid and can save your life.
The home is so, like, look at the home. You know, that's why I like interviews like this, because you can see so much besides the person that's just talking. Look at the way that they grow up. So when the Americans come over here, they're just like, oh my God, it's a lick. They come from their goddamn democratic states and don't have much of anything to worry about. They come from their poverty, but come look at my poverty. My poverty is on a whole nother level. Crazy.
Gracias, Susana, por permitirme estar contigo para que nos cuentes un poco de tu experiencia vivida en el bajo mundo de la droga. ¿Cómo llegaste a este mundo y qué te impulsó a tomar esta decisión?
Bueno, mucho gusto, soy Susana. Desde los 17 años llegué a este mundo. En realidad lo hice porque necesitaba y también porque quería conseguir dinero rápido y fácil.
¿Desde qué edad empezaste? ¿Cómo fue tu primera experiencia?
A los 17 años. El primer día fue algo que la verdad me sentía muy nerviosa al principio, pero lo hice.
¿Tu trabajo, discoteca o centro comercial?
I like my Spanish.
Nosotras empezamos en la calle, empezamos en el Parque Lleras, en el Poblado.
¿Qué tipo de clientes te gustan más, nacionales o extranjeros?
What type of
En
client do you like the
especial,
most?
obviamente me gustaban más los extranjeros por sus dólares, porque con los colombianos no facturábamos tanto. Con los extranjeros sí, porque con ellos se trabajaba por horas. Cada hora valía $70, donde con el colombiano cada hora...
I don't care what you grew up in. You're a goddamn thief. I have no remorse. I have no remorse for your bullshit. Now you're over here prancing around because they gave you $20 goddamn dollars for an interview. You dirtbag. You're a damn dirtbag. You're a dirty dirtbag. You received no sympathy from me. You thought you was going to get sympathy over here?
En los oídos, regresaba donde él estaba,
Return to where he is.
me le sentaba en las piernas,
Sitting on him, I
empezaba a
start
bailarle,
dancing
a
and touching
tocarle
his
la
face.
cara, le agarraba las manos,
I grab his hands and put it on my chest.
me las ponía en los senos, le cogía su cara.
So it must be scentless. It must be odorless. All right. Then I take his face and pull it towards me so that he can lick the areas that I have applied the drug. Holy shit. This goes to all of you kissers on the first date. Chick put some goddamn scopolamine on her neck, knowing that you was gonna lick her neck, and you were licking drugs.
Sí sentí miedo, pero yo
Yes, I feel scared about being caught, but I'm very professional in what I
era
do.
muy profesional en mi trabajo. Antes de ingerir
Before I put the drug in
escopolamina
his drink,
en el vaso de los clientes, si estábamos
if
en
we're
un
in a public
sitio
place,
público, yo me fijaba, me cercioraba de
I
que no
ensure
hubiera
that no
nadie
one is watching
mirándome.
us.
Si estábamos en su
we're at
casa,
his house, obviously we are
obviamente
alone.
estábamos a solas, esperaba de que él estuviera
I wait until he
en el
uses the
baño.
bathroom.
Cuando yo iba
When I'm about to leave with his stuff, I check
a
that
coger
he's
sus
really fast
pertenencias,
asleep.
me fijaba primero de
You know what's so crazy is that she does all of this. Men have died over what it is that she does, and she still lives in poverty. She still lives in squalor. So she's doing all of this to still live in what it is that she currently lives at. That's what is absolutely insane to me.